Are we on?
Yeah, we're live. It says live. I think we're live, Ureli.
Can they hear us?
I think so.
Should we stop talking about them?
I think we should stop. There's too many people live.
Look, does this look familiar, Jenny?
Yes, that's supposed to have been your DP summer site.
Yeah.
Where did you finally find it?
Under my bed in my portfolio.
Under your bed. I'm glad you found it, though.
Yeah, me too. Thanks again for coming on here with me.
You're welcome. How was happy?
Alrighty, I'm gonna say hi, Jaylee. So Jaylee is Ashley's daughter. Hi, Jaylee. Hi, Robert. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Melody. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jenny. There's Abigail. Hey, Abigail. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Cal. Hey, Chris. Hey, Joe. Ashley. Hey, Ashley, friend. Gail. Hi, Gail. Hi, Marie. Hey, Momo B. Let's see. Hi, Carol. Hey, Tan. How are you? That's my friend Tan. Hey, Janae. Hey, Dawn Loves Diamond Painting. Gwenda, Patty, Mistria, Karen. So many people. Hi, guys. Hi, Gretchen. Are you there, Jenny? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just letting you say hi. Tell all the people hi.
Okay. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong, okay?
Oh my God.
Did you see my name?
So can I give a little backstory here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or would you rather tell the story?
Nope, go ahead.
So there's been like 2 or 3 times that Ureli has done like an unbox. I think the first time was an unboxing, and she's like, "I know I'm not a professional unboxer. I'm not a professional YouTuber." And I can't remember what I commented, but I said, "Yo, if there was like some sort of like YouTube university class that makes us professional, I missed it." So and then now she's calling herself the unprofessional crafter. Oh, she's so cute.
Ureli, wasn't that one on you video today? Oh yeah, this is one of my whips. So there's gonna be progress next month, guys. Yay.
Ashley said she loves your name.
Yeah, I'm not like beating myself up over anything when I say I'm not professional. I'm just like saying what it is and whatever. Like I'm just laughing. I'm not beating myself up over it. It's all fun. It's all for fun.
All fun. As long as you're not beating yourself up, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. I'm not. So looks like we have like matching trays today. Well, coordinating trays.
Oh, do we? Oh yeah, mine's the green one. You're gonna have to give me a class since you're the professional tray user. This into containers without dumping them everywhere.
See, that's the thing though. Like this was my first like fancy tray, you know, so this is what I learned with. So this is what I'm used to. So I always struggle when I try new trays because I'm just used to this one. This is what I learned with.
Right.
So.
Well, when you get ready to dump your color out, let me know so I can watch.
Okay. I will. You're as professional as us, Ureli. I know, Chris. You guys are awesome.
This is the tray I started with. This is the I actually started with some jank tray from the Amazon kit. But then when I graduated to the big white tray. And see how narrow the spout is? I like the narrow spout. I think I'm making less mess.
I struggle with the narrow spouts because I'm so used to this one.
Oh. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yep.
You guys have finally talked me into trying the Bella. I forget what they call it.
The Bella Art de Nicole. Oh, Jenny, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I want to try that for sure.
You're gonna love it. Did you order some from their recent release?
No, I don't
What?
know. I went to look, and I want like one of the rose gold ones. Do they still have?
They might bring that color back. I'm waiting for the purple silk. Mindy has a really pretty purple silk that I want. So I'm waiting for them to bring that one back. So I did not buy their purple one, but I bought like 3 of their new colors.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Melly. Melly's on top of it with all of the links.
Hey, Melly. Hey, Mindy. Purple silk is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right. So I have a question before we get into it, and I forget to ask because I need answers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And this is for everybody's input. So recently I put it out into the universe that I was doing a 2021 challenge, right? And my challenge was I'm only buying 1 diamond painting per month. Partly money reasons, partly also space. Like I don't have the space and I don't have the time to do them all. And yeah, it's nice to have diamond paintings, in a stash of diamond paintings so that I never run out. But then at the same time, when I look at my stash, I'm a bit overwhelmed. Because it's like, when am I going to do all these? I want to do them. I bought them because I want to do them. So, okay. So with that being said, in January, I already had the piece, the one that I wanted to buy.
Mm-hmm.
I had one in mind already. Well, I won a giveaway on Instagram. So that lovely person is sending me the one that I was going to buy. Ooh, and then, and then DAC, released one that I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. And I'm going to stop telling my friends what I like. Okay. Because then they think that means like, buy this for me. It does not mean buy this for me. So now my friend wants to buy that one for me. So now I have 2 diamond paintings coming in January. And so it's just like, technically I didn't buy them, but technically that's bringing in 2 new diamond paintings,
Right.
So I don't know. Should I just skip January?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
What does everybody else think?
It does not count. It does not count. Nope. Because there was no funds removed from your purse to pay for those.
I know, but it's not, sometimes, like I said, partly it's money reasons, but partly also is space and time, guys. Space and time.
Yeah, but I mean,
you guys are making me buy something.
I mean, it's, nah. You always got room for one more.
See, Shay understands me. Shay gets me.
You always have room for one more. Always room for one more.
Only the ones you buy.
Skip January and take the freebies.
There's Elizabeth. Don't do it, Ureli. Okay, well, I'll continue thinking about it because I don't know yet. I'm torn because there's so many diamond paintings.
How about if you just like save the money from this month and add it to next month and then get 2 next month?
We'll see. We'll see. If DAC, well, come on, let's face it. DAC is probably like my top favorite place to buy from just because their stuff is so great. For me personally, But there was a time there where they were releasing a bunch of stuff that just wasn't for me. So we'll see.
Yeah, I go through spurts where there's like, I don't see anything that I have to have. And then it never fails. It's like when I finally do find something I want, there's 2 of them that I want.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. There wasn't anything. Oh, what was I gonna say? The unicorn one was pretty, or the horse with the purple mane.
Yes, I know that's what I wanted, and my friend was like, "I'm buying that for you. Don't buy it." And I'm like, "No."
That's the only one that I really kind of liked, but I didn't really even like it enough to be like, I wasn't even really on the fence about it. It was just cute, pretty, but I didn't have to have it.
I don't know why the horses draw me in. I'm not even a horse person. I'm not even outdoorsy, but I don't know why the horses just draw me in.
Well, I don't understand. I don't like cats, but I love the funny cat ones. I don't like cats. Kittens are cute, but I don't like cats. But I like all the cat. Like I have the grumpy cat holding the coffee cup. I have I've got several cat ones. I don't know what that is.
So I would show you how I dump these out, but there's really only like these two things in here. So.
Oh, well, that stinks.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, so you guys were no help. I'm like trying to not buy anything, but you guys are telling me that I need to.
Momo B says she's done because I don't like cats.
I like your cat, Momo B, as long as it stays in your house. Same, Ashley. Yeah, no, they're cute. Like they're cute, but my goodness, they're everywhere right now. All of this seems like almost everything has cats in it right now.
I do like the crazy cat lady, not the one from DAC, but the other. Well, I like that one too, but
oh, the Craftably one.
Craftably is super cute.
Mm-hmm. It is cute, but you know what? So I'm like starting to get picky. I don't like that huge white background. I don't like big sections of white color blocking. That's just not for me.
The only one that I've done that's been like that, I'm sure I've done more than that, is the Lamy corn from DAC.
Oh,
And that was a lot. You know what I mean?
yeah, that was a lot. It was cute.
It is cute, but
It was a lot.
a lot of white. And those Friends ones that we got off Amazon,
Oh,
white.
Yes, those are super cute.
I haven't done or started any of those yet.
Yeah, Heather, Diamonds on Kirby, she did all of them.
Right, I remember seeing those on Instagram, and I was jealous because they looked so good.
See, Jenny, that's what I'm talking about, though. It's like I have so many diamond paintings. I'm seeing people work on diamond paintings that I have, but I ain't got the time to work on them because I keep getting more.
Well, I think that we maybe need to do a some sort of. We would have to like figure it out when, but I'll be willing to hang on to them if you wanted to hang on to yours and do them like for some sort of a friend event type of thing.
Okay, I can do that.
I mean, you know, I think it would be fun. Not everybody's into Friends, but like Abigail.
Abigail, we need to get her we need to get her to see the light.
Who is she even like? But yeah, she does need to see the light. I can't say anything. I don't watch Harry Potter.
I don't watch Harry Potter either. I just listen to the audiobooks because that's the best. The movies are not my favorite, to be honest.
I've seen all of them. My husband forced me to sit down and watch them, and they were okay. I mean, but I'm not like a Potterhead or a pothead or whatever they call them, Potterhead.
I'm not in with the lingo. I don't know what it is. You know what though? Okay, so one of my favorite things are like kitchen accessories, like kitchen stuff, kitchen gadgets, kitchen-y, kitchen, you know, just
yeah.
I don't know why I don't even cook anymore now that I diamond paint. So,
Right.
So anyway, there's like a Harry Potter subscription box, and I don't subscribe to it because it's just gonna be a bunch of stuff that's gonna end up being clutter. But I get their email, so when I saw that they had a kitchen box, like I totally signed up and got the kitchen box, and I love it.
Oh wow,
that's so cute.
That sounds cool. I love kitchen-y things too. And I'm not even the cook. Like, my husband is the cook mainly. I like to bake.
Speaking of baking, okay. So Gwenda's telling me to save my money. I think I'm gonna listen to these people. But watch, DAC's gonna release something that I'm gonna want.
Right.
Um, so I had been wanting to make those cookies
Oh,
that you showed on your premiere, and I was just like thinking about them, and then I saw you make them on your premiere, and I was like, oh, this is a sign. Like, I need to make these cookies.
it's a sign from the heavens.
Mm-hmm. So I made my cookies, and they were so good.
They're so good. They are so good. They're and they're easy to make. I mean, there are, I know, I'm sure several different recipes, but the one I use is easy enough, and it's fun to make them. I enjoy making them, and I enjoy eating them.
Yep, same. I had my brother and my husband help me. We were at my mom's house when we made them.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's see. Are you familiar with Chris and Kel with Crafts and Coffee with Chris and Kel?
Yes, but very like newly. Like I've seen them here and there, and then I don't know how I found their channel, and I clicked on it and started watching. Well, then I had to like start binge watching because I loved them so much. I was like, I think that they're cool. They reminded me of me and my sister.
Yeah.
So I just started watching, and yeah, they're super cool.
They're way cool. I don't have sisters, but sometimes I feel like I'm like their sister, just kind of sitting and just eavesdropping on their conversation, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
They're cool.
I'm using this cute little pin that Tia made and sent me.
It's super cute. Have you ever tried messing around with polymer clay?
No, I've never done that. I don't think that it's anything that I would be interested in. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it like at one of the retreats or something. But who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I might love it and fall in love with it, and that like becomes my next new passion. I do know.
Yeah, I don't think that that would be a problem for me, but I wouldn't mind trying it. Okay, so Yureli, you can have my sisters. I think Heavenly Father knew to not give me any sisters, to be honest. I do not play well with others.
I think you do well with others.
Yeah, but you guys are all on my phone, you know?
Right. It's different when you're like with people.
Yes.
You have to like a kindergartner trying to dump these and not make a mess so that my art teacher won't yell at me.
All right, so I was watching Lori, One Fun Diamond Painter, earlier. Melly, can you link Lori's channel too? She's super sweet. Please, can you do that for me, please? So anyways, I was watching Lori, and Lori was talking about her word for 2021.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch her video?
Yes.
So her word for 2021 was living.
Right.
Because she felt like 2020 she was just surviving.
Right.
So her word for 2021 was living, which I thought was super awesome. Do you guys have a word for the year?
I had originally started, I wanted to use the word intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that I do, I wanted it to be intentional. You know what I mean? But then I got to looking at a list of words, and I had screenshotted it on my phone. Let me find it. I did a screenshot on my phone, but I found this, and I thought this was super cool. If I can show this on the screen, I don't know if you'll be able to read it or not, but it just kind of like gives you like ideas of how to choose your word for the year. Can you even read that?
Yeah, how to choose your word for you. Ask yourself what you need in your life right now. Think about the traits, or qualities that are important to you. Pay attention to any words, themes appearing in your life. Make a list of words that resonate. See if your goals for the year share a common theme, and don't overthink and let the word come to you. That's cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
And then with that, there came a word of the year ideas, and there's several different words. And I kept like looking at some of the different ones, and I think that the word that I need to have this year is balance for
That's
me.
a good one. That's a good one. Balance.
And I don't mean like balance on one foot. I mean, balance all the things, because I tend to like YouTube and diamond painting has become like what I eat, breathe, and sleep. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so other things kind of go to the wayside that shouldn't. So yeah, I just need to find balance in all of the things.
That's good. So, I honestly have not. That's probably what I should be working on. But one that has been like one in my mind all the time is the word purpose.
Yeah.
To find my purpose, and that I have a purpose, and that even though I'm not in my life, my life situation is not what I would have hoped for myself at this time, like my family status situation, that I still have a purpose and I still have, things to contribute. Specifically, if you've been around, you know that um, my husband and I, we don't have children, but that's not by choice.
Right.
And my church and my faith and my religion, family is huge, and motherhood is huge, and fatherhood is huge. And sometimes when, and I'm not, and that's not wrong. I think all of that is very, very important and critical, especially nowadays. Like, hello, I think a lot of the problems in the world wouldn't be issues if parents were parents.
Right. Right.
Um, and sometimes, it's easy to feel like, dang, like I have no purpose. I have nothing to contribute because I'm not a mom, which is not true.
No.
So that's like one of my words is like, what, find your purpose, find what you can contribute, because I know that there are things that I can contribute to. So good things, positive things.
Right. Right. Exactly. And the Bible says that He knows the desires of our heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that He um, knows what we desire more than anything else. And sometimes we just have to wait patiently, even though I'm sure that's not easy advice to take. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think sometimes our timing and His timing are two different timings.
Exactly. One of my favorite quotes is like, having faith in God is having faith in His timing. And at first when I was younger, like that, it was hard on me. Like, why isn't this happening for me? Why isn't this happening for me? And not that I'm old now, but I mean, I'm not young. I'm 33, and for childbearing years, I'm not getting any younger. I've come to the point in my life where, like, if it happens, awesome, great, it happens. And if not, like, there are other things that we can do.
Right.
So it is what it is. Right now, we're just planning on saving up, buying a house, getting some dogs, and going from there.
Ooh, what
So
kind of dogs do you want?
we want some German Shepherds. Hang on, I'm like ignoring the chat. Hang on. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, hi, Nicole. I can't stop something until it's done. I hate that. Oh no. Let's see. Hi, Rivka.
Hi, everybody. I'm not paying as much attention to the chat as she is.
Debbie W. No, I did not change my name. It's just like a little joke. Because I always say that I'm not professional and doing stuff, so I just changed my name just for this. Yep, timing, patience. Patience is the word of the year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sarah was 90, but I think I'll stop trying way before 90, Rivka, to be quite honest.
Well, I mean, I've talked about this several times. I'm 40. God, how old am I? I'm 43. And I had Jolie. She's a year and a half old. She'll be 2
Mm-hmm.
in March.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I'm not quite Sarah's age. And I wasn't the healthiest person in the world to have had a baby at that age, but it happened, and you know,
Yeah, so okay, so I don't know if I've shared this or not, but I was married when I was younger. I was married when I was 19 years old. We were married for 3 years, and then we got divorced. And so I was divorced by the time I was 23. When I was 25, my mom, sweet woman, she's like, Ureli, it's about time you settle down, start your family, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, J-Lo didn't have her babies till she was 42. And my mom's like, yeah, but you're not J-Lo.
oh, thanks, Mom.
But I could be. Wow, Patty, you had your youngest at 45?
See, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. But, I totally understand,
Yeah, I mean, if I sit down and I think about it and I like dwell in that sadness, then yeah, of course I'll be sad, I'll cry, and it'll be a rough day. But I don't, I don't. And I
Right,
think that that's a blessing from God that I can do that. That,
right.
of course, from time to time I will get sad and I will cry about it, but those times are very far and few and in between because I just don't let my brain go there.
Well, and I think that that's healthy. I mean, it's healthy
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, not worry about it, but just be in your feelings about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that, We can't
Yeah.
help how we feel, and when we do get into those little dips, when you feel that way, that's just your prompt to pray and fast harder. And in my opinion, that's kind of what I was always told is whenever we're not getting what we want, then if we just pray and fast a little bit harder, that's when we sometimes meet him in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I just kind of keep not that, I don't know. It's not good to feel that way. And I just try to not to.
All right. The J-Lo comment cracks me up, though.
Yeah. Yeah. She's sweet. My mama. My mama. Let's see. Um, so we shared our words. Oh, Ashley, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna be the most amazing mom to some doggies. That's for sure.
So you said you wanted German Shepherds?
Yeah.
Fun.
I want some tough looking dogs. I want to scare people away. I don't like people. Just kidding.
Well, don't get a Boston Terrier because they're just too cute to look at, and they will just lick you to pieces. So,
That's what your puppy is.
yes,
So cute.
she's a licky dog. Lick, 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 lick.
She's so cute. I have not tried acupuncture. Do I have names picked for them? No, I don't have any names picked for doggies. So when I that's another thing, like we want to buy a house so we can get some dogs. And so I was looking at the Humane Shelter's website and I was looking at the doggies and you guys, I was like crying. Like, I want this doggy, poor doggy. Look how sad. It just needs love.
It's like those ASPCA commercials, you know, where Sarah McLachlan sings.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, God. I have to turn the channel because it's so, like, I can't.
Yeah, I cry. I
Yeah.
cry on those. My mom looks at me like I'm crazy. My mom is definitely not an animal person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so and we never grew up with pets, you know, like we didn't really have pets. So, but I need something. I need something to love, to cuddle, you know. So, I'm gonna get some doggies. Alrighty. Do you want me to go grab my game that I told you about, my Factor Crap game?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab that.
I think that'll be fun. Oh, yeah, Momo B, In the Arms of an Angel. Oh, my God. They just rip your heart out. Yes, Debbie, every Boston is a liquor. Bella Art Day Nicole, I need to get with you. I need a tray, and I want one that's rose gold. I knew that you had those. I don't know if you still do or not. Look at, yeah, the commercials make me cry immediately too, and they always have like the dogs that like in the snow shivering, and then they have the one that like looks like it needs to eat 10 bags of dog food right now. It just makes you feel bad.
Coming back soon. Nice. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Have you guys seen this game? It's called Factor Crap. I got it at Goodwill. I always go there for games.
Oh, and you know what? I want to go to the Goodwill with a list of diamond painting sizes and see if I can find some old big frames and just tear the picture out and put my diamond painting in.
Oh yeah, I was wanting to do that because I have one for my mom that I need to find a frame for. It's going to be quite large.
Yeah, and I don't want to spend the whole idea of spending more on the frame than the actual diamond painting makes me sick at my stomach.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those prices are ridiculous.
I know.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. These are all lame. Hang on. All right. The meat from sheep was not considered suitable for food for purified persons of ancient Egypt. Fact or crap?
Fact. See what everybody else says. Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh,
She
okay.
says crap. All right. Jenny says fact. Shay says crap. Fact, crap. All right. That one is fact.
Oh, wow. Totally just guessed.
These are not as interesting as I was thinking they were going to be. I should have looked at this beforehand. Ooh, here's an interesting one. The first known transplant took place around 600 BC in India.
Fact. Oh.
Bev says, just a second, I'm Googling. That's a fact. That is a fact. The first known transplant took place in India in 600 BC. Wow.
Wonder what the transplant was.
Huh?
Wonder what the
transplant. I don't know. Okay. Homeowners in Denmark are required to have their chimneys cleaned 5 times a year.
Oh, God. Crap.
Bye, Abigail.
Oh. Bye, Abigail. Love you too.
Laura. Is Laura here? Oh, hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Everybody thinks that's fact. You said crap, right?
Yeah, I said crap.
You are indeed correct. It is crap.
Oh, wow. I'm 3 for 3. That don't happen very often.
Sean Connery once entered a Mr. Universe contest.
Fact. And if he didn't, he should have.
That's a fact.
Wow. I honestly think that I remember seeing a picture of him during when he did that.
Really?
Yeah, like you would have to Google it and see. Or I can Google it real quick since you're, let me Google that. So go ahead.
During the Prohibition in the United States, breweries turned into producing ice cream to stay in business.
Can you read that one more time?
During Prohibition in the United States, breweries turned to producing ice cream to stay in business.
True. Or fact.
That's fact.
I found these pictures of Sean Connery.
Let me see.
Holy cow. Hold on, let me find one. This is so funny. Okay, ready for this?
Mm-hmm. Humana.
Right? I know. I don't know what year that was, but he's pretty. I don't know what year that was. It says 1955. Very cool.
Laura. Is that a sock down there?
Right.
Okay, I don't know. Those were not very interesting, and I didn't feel like reading a bunch of them because sometimes when I get nervous, I start like really Mexican accent, and sometimes it's funny, but not always.
I love it when you do that.
So, do you guys have any questions for either one of us? I'm putting you on the spot, Jenny.
You on the spot.
It's too smooth. Laura!
It's not, shall we say, bumpy or lumpy enough.
You get onto Laura's channel, and most of the time, she's very professional and just clean cut, just, this and that. But then, man, you get her talking, and she's funny. She says some things.
Well, you said a little something in one of today's little chats that threw me for a second.
Who, me?
You.
What did I say?
No, it was in our chat with Elizabeth and.
Oh. I thought you meant like on my channel that I said something.
No.
I'm like, what?
No. No, but it made me laugh. It made me
But that was me not cussing.
Right. I get it. I totally get it. I'm that way too. And I hate it whenever I have to like read comments that have cuss words in them. Don't get me wrong. I cuss here and there, but I have nieces and nephews and young cousins who watch my YouTube channel, and they don't, or their parents don't, and I don't want to, I don't want them to hear me saying something I shouldn't be saying according to them. So, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well,
a few of them do like binge watch every one of my videos, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, but I don't, I've got to go watch what I say.
I see. I don't usually cuss. Just in general.
I don't in general, unless I like it's not part of my like daily vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sometimes the occasion calls for it.
well, I mean, when you stub your toe, or you step on a Lego, or you
Mm-hmm.
spill your coffee, something might fly out, but I also can't say things like that in front of Eli because Eli repeats everything.
Oh my goodness. My brother, Brandon, he has started saying the funniest things. Well, they're not funny, they're pretty inappropriate, but it's funny. Laura says the cats make her do it. So my brother, if you don't know, my brother is 17. He'll be 18 years old in March, and he has Down syndrome. And he he goes to speech therapy. We try to get him to say complete sentences, and he does, like, when he tries, but a lot of the times he's just lazy.
Right.
But also one good thing from this whole stay at home stuff is that my parents realized that he needed hearing aids.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There was a time where my other brother, he's 20, he came home from school because of COVID, everything shut down. So he came home, and during the summer he was working out on the farm driving tractor. So a lot of the time it was at nighttime, so he'd have to sleep during the day.
Wow.
So my mom, my dad, and Brandon, the 17-year-old, all had to be, fairly quiet during the day so that my other brother could sleep. And my parents were trying to talk to Brandon, and they wouldn't get a response. So at first they thought he was just ignoring them, because that is something he would do. But no, they realized, like, he cannot hear us. So they got him some hearing aids, and so he hears a lot better, and he is speaking a lot better. His speech is improving.
Wow.
And he just says the funniest things now, and we just kind of laugh. He wanted his dad to do something, and my dad was like, no, Brandon. And my dad and Brandon was just like, follow directions.
In other words, do what I tell you to do, bro.
Yeah. Dude, just follow directions. And he wanted something, and my dad's like, well, and Brandon's like, well, what? Tell me.
Oh no. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, he is. He's so funny. He's really good at foosball. They've got a big foosball table, and he's really good at that. And he's really good at trash talking.
Oh yeah.
He's funny.
They are good at trash talking, right? That's so funny. Whenever we had Christmas here, my sister had bought one of her grandsons a magic kit. It came with the hat and the magic wand and little magic things, And well, this was a different Christmas for Eli than he's used to, because he's used to getting toys and stuff, which he got some, but he also got a few more like grown up things. And for those that don't know, my son Eli, he has autism, and so anyway, he sat on the floor and watched as my nephew was playing with his magician kit and the magic hat and all that. And my nephew just went and kind of put the hat on Eli's head and gave him the stick. Well, Eli stood up, lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh.
And he said, I'm a magician. And then he started taking the magic wand and abracadabra and making everybody disappear, making all of the superhero figurines disappear, freezing everybody, telling everybody to freeze. And it was hilarious.
Oh, that's cute.
So then when it came time for the kids to go home, guess who didn't want to give up the hat?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So that was a little bit of a fiasco. So my sister goes straight home, gets on Amazon, orders another one, and brings it over here New Year's night or New Year's Eve night. And he was like just beside himself. He could not handle the excitement. And he still has that dang hat on right now. I think everything.
That's so cute.
You just never know what's going to make them, you know what I mean? You never know what's going to just make them happy.
Yeah. Yep, typical teenager.
What's Overwatch?
It's a video game.
Oh.
And that's all I know.
See you, Laura. She said something about she's going to go kick her friend's butt in Overwatch. Have fun, lady. Hi, Shay.
Shay going.
Did you say beep beep?
No, I don't know what I said.
Oh,
I don't know what I said.
so funny.
So what'd you end up doing for New Year's?
Well, we ended up, I knew my sister and her husband was going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
We'd already made plans to go live at 10:30, my normal time, on Thursday night. And apparently my sister hadn't told my brother-in-law about it. And so when they got here, I was like, well, because Dale was getting ready to fix some pizza. And we were laying snacks out and stuff. And I said, well, I have to go live at 10:30 tonight. Don't forget. And Dale looked at me like, what? So apparently I hadn't told him that I had to go live on Thursday that night. And then my brother-in-law was like, yeah, tell him. Blah, 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 blah. So that's why I ended up jumping up and doing the quick impromptu surprise live earlier that night. But I was feeling guilty, you know?
Yeah. Well, family first. Always family first.
Are you doing? Oh, so Bev has a question. Are you both going to do Mrs. Coffee 1 hour whip and chat challenge?
I don't have much to say for an hour, Bev. Like, honestly.
I'll be doing it, but I always do about an hour long whip and chat. Sometimes I'll keep them around 40, 35. It just depends on. But normally my whip and chats are about an hour anyway. But honestly, sometimes I can't just jump on and just talk. I have to like think about things to talk about and make a little like bullet point. You know what I mean? Of
Mm-hmm.
things that happened through the week. And if nothing's happened through the week, then I might do a random tag or that kind of thing. But I think it's a good idea that she's doing that. I didn't even know anything about it until.
So can you enlighten me? What is it? Like what?
Basically what it is, it's kind of like the Christmas premiere, but everybody does a whip and chat, just your normal like whip and chat. But she wants it to be a minimum of 55 minutes. And you send her the link to it, and then she puts all of the links in a playlist and then promotes that playlist for people to go meet new creators in the YouTube community.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
But I really don't have anything to talk about for an hour. Like, I'm already dreading like doing weekly whipping chats for my event with Mindy, you know?
Well, she recommended doing like a get to know me tag. She said even if you've done a get to know me tag, you can always do another one like with different questions, or because
Mhm.
you're gonna have new people that are coming into your channel that may not have seen your previous get to know me,
Yeah. Okay, so here are some more conflicting thoughts and feelings, and you guys can tell me what you think. I started YouTube for fun, and at first, like, it was, oh yeah, cool, more subscribers, but now I'm just like, I'm okay being where I'm at, you know,
Right.
because I feel like I get to know people a little bit more, and when people grow too much, especially like too fast, then it's just like, I don't know who's watching me. Like, who the heck is watching me? Who am I letting into my life a little bit, And
Right.
that, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, which is partly why, like, I don't know. I don't know yet. So I think that that's cool that, she's so well known and so well loved by so many, and that she's doing that, and, helping promote smaller channels that want to grow. I think that's great. I just don't know if that's for me.
Right. Well, I mean, it all depends on what you want, what your reason for it is. If that's what your reason for it, just something fun to do, then, you could either do it or don't do it. But, I think it's a good
Mhm.
opportunity if you do want to. I mean, because how many followers do you have or subscribers do you have now?
I don't know, 400 and something.
Well, see, that's a lot.
I know that's a lot. And yeah, Danielle says just say what you're comfortable with. But that's the thing, Danielle. Like, I don't want to like filter myself, I want to get on and like I'm talking to my friends, and that's how I greet you guys. Like, hey friends, and I don't want to have to filter myself, and I don't know. But I'm also putting everything out there on the internet. So really there's like limitless potential as to who can watch what I'm saying, even, whether they're subscribed or not. So
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. And but see, I have been in the like social media spotlight for the last 10, 11 years because I've had a blog. I've been a blogger since 2010. Is that right? Or 2008? I can't remember. And so like my um, blog Facebook page that I had started whenever I started my blog has like almost 10,000 or 10,000 whatever you call them over there. Followers, like subscribers, whatever. I'm not even sure. But see, the blog has been like dormant for a couple of years. It's still on the web, it's still on the internet, but I just haven't like written or posted anything on it in a long time because I kind of got burnt out.
yeah,
Um,
that's
but
a full-time job, blogging.
yeah, it was. But I did a lot of sponsorship kind of content. Worked with a lot of different companies and brands, and I enjoyed it. I just kind of got burnt out and didn't do anything for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't filter myself, but that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't need to with the people that I have watching me now, and I just feel like if I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. You just don't know, and I mean this like in the I'm not filtering myself, okay? I mean this in the kindest way possible, but you just don't know who's gonna come out of the woodworks when you have like thousands of subscribers, and I just don't want to feel like I need to filter myself so as to not offend somebody or not to say something wrong or whatever,
Right.
That's what I mean. I don't filter myself. I say things as they come to my brain. That's why my videos are so freaking weird, because that's just me.
Videos aren't weird. What?
Weirdos like Melly. Melly's a super weirdo. So is Ashley. That's why they're my friends.
I'm a super weirdo too.
Well, that's why you're my friend as well.
You're calling me weird.
You're all weird. I've said that before. It's like, you know what? You have to be a little bit weird. If we're going to be friends, you have to be some kind of weird. Or else, like, I can't be your friend if you're perfect.
Right. I'm a bit weird. But I'm proud of my weirdness, you know?
Mm.
If you can be proud of being weird, I'm proud of it. Weirdos unite.
Yeah. So Bella, or I don't know, Bella. Nicole, I keep wanting to call you Bella. Makes me sound like an old rich lady. What did you say? I'm eccentric. Like weird. No pressure. Loud and proud. Yeah, no, you guys don't have to worry about people pressuring me to do stuff. I mean, as far as people that I'm like really close to that know that about me, like Ashley and Melly, they know that I don't take too well for pressure. So I don't worry about that.
Right.
I don't let people pressure me.
I'm not really like, well, I don't know what Abigail would say. I'm not really a pressure. Excuse me. I got a tickle in my throat. That's why I kept muting. But like, I don't really feel like I'm a pressurer to some people. But then, like, when when I know what your boundaries are, and that like Abigail's boundaries might be a little bit different, or she wants something like a goal oriented thing, and so whenever I pressure her to like help her push her closer to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're encouraging, you're supporting.
But I know what you mean, and the world can be a scary place, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be in the social world, but also have your have your guard up or be distant somewhat, because we don't know who these people behind the screens are,
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. I mean, there's a lot of people that I feel like I know personally and have become really good friends with. And then there's a few that I'm like, yeah, no. You stay over there and I'll stay over here.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do what I want. And, some people think that I don't like them. And it's not necessarily that I don't like them. It's just, I'm just taking care of myself and protecting myself. That's it, That was Abigail. When Abigail and I first started talking, like, she straight up thought that I didn't like her. And I'm just like, no. I mean, I get that a lot, but no.
Well,
Yeah, there are definitely bullies out there. Yeah,
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes, many bullies. Not good.
I feel like that I like get along with most people, and I've always been kind of like a people pleaser, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But the older I've gotten, the more I've learned that I can't please people. But you know what I mean? Like you can't please everybody, and so that's something that I've kind of learned I'd say since I had kids, that it's been a little bit different for me that way. But um I still tend to get along with most people. I just learn how to, I guess, gauge who I can be friends with and who I can be friends with from a distance, or be, I guess, cordial to, but not necessarily be their friend. Because I'm not someone that would just flat out be mean to somebody.
Yeah. Well, okay. Okay. Let me answer Bev's question first, and then I'm going to address what you just said. Bev, yes, I do. I do have one of those faces. And when my friends were talking to me about going to the retreat, it's like,
That's what you told me. You told me that.
yeah, I was like, I have one of these faces, so hopefully, masks are still a thing, so you guys don't have to see that because that is my face.
That's
Okay, what were you just saying that I had opinions on?
to me.
Yeah, you.
No, not opinions. I said that you had said that to me whenever we were talking about the.
No, you were talking about something, and I said, let me answer Bev's question, and then I was going to address what you were talking about, but I already forgot what you were talking about.
Oh, about me like being friendly with everyone, even if it's, I mean, what I'm basically saying is if somebody comes into my comment section or somewhere, a message or whatever, and is rude
Mm-hmm.
or says something negative or whatever, then I'm not going to like run them out with a pitchfork or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be like, okay, thanks for your comment. Bye. And delete it. I just can't be mean to people unless they're outright being mean to someone I love.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, and I think that's where I have some growing up to do. I won't, again, like, if same with you though, like if they're just saying something mean to me, I don't care. I'm just gonna delete you, especially if it's like unnecessary rude. If you disagree with me, fine. If you like a company that I don't like, if you diamond paint differently than I do, whatever, fine. Like, who cares? But if you're gonna come and be mean to me, I'm just gonna delete the comment. That's straight up. That's just whatever. I don't care. You don't hurt my feelings. I don't care.
Right.
But I do feel some sort of way when people start bullying my friends. It's like, excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well,
anyway.
I get it. I get it. I totally get it.
And yeah, I don't need to be friends with everybody. I can be nice to everybody, but I don't need to be friends with everybody.
Right. That's me. That's kind of what I can tell pretty quickly when there are certain people who like suck the like life out of me. You know what I mean? Or the joy out of me. And instantly I'm like, okay, no, I don't want to. I mean, I can say hi to you, but I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you don't make me feel like, I don't know. I think I'm just good about like feeling like people's, I don't want to say energy. That's not what I mean. It's you can tell pretty quickly if someone's a pretty positive person or like a negative Nelly, and I just don't have time for a negative all the time.
Right. I can be a negative Nelly. I mean, ask Melly and Ashley. Sometimes I'm like, why are they my friends? I need to chill out.
Oh. I mean, there's a difference in being a negative Nelly. That's someone who I feel like is always negative, like never has a nice word to say. And then you have the people who are having a bad day. That's okay to have a bad day and scream about it and rant to your friends about it and all that. Whenever you know how it is when you're in Walmart and you see somebody coming down the aisle and you're like, oh my God, and you turn around to try to walk away, get away from them so you don't have to talk to them. It's those people that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that person.
Yeah. So I guess that's one thing that I did work on though, was like boundaries, setting boundaries for some people.
Yeah, that's good. That is good. And you know what's really crappy though is sometimes you have to set those kind of boundaries even for people that you is your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have that kind of issue with some of the people in my family, and it's like, yeah, people have to set boundaries, and that's hard to do with certain people.
Yeah. Okay. So in the see this when I start talking about like Hispanic culture or if I say white people, like just know that I'm not being rude. My dad is white, okay, and that I'm see like this. I'm so scared to say anything because I don't want people to like construe what I'm trying to say or flip what I'm trying to say. But I'm just gonna say it, and I hope you all know that I don't mean anything mean by it. In the Hispanic Latino culture, like your whole family is all up in your business all of the time, right? And that's just like expected. Like that's just the way it is. No matter how old you are, your parents are always going to be in your business. Your aunts and uncles are always going to be all up in your business.
Right.
And well, like I said, my dad is white. My dad and my mom were married when I was 11. He's not my biological father, but he's basically my dad. You know, he's my dad. He is. So I was raised Mexican American, you know, very Mexican in some ways and very white in other ways. And so sometimes like, and it's hard, like I'm still learning how to set boundaries with even my mom. And my husband is from Brazil, and so he has like the same culture as you know, Hispanic people. And when he would see me like set boundaries with my family, like he was shocked at first. And I was like, no. You know, it's I can't have them in my life, like and every single detail. Like it's okay to set boundaries and to say no to things. But that's been a hard lesson for even me to have to do that.
There's a book. Have you read it called Boundaries?
Yeah, by Townsend.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
It is really good. That's the book that someone had recommended to me when I was going through some issues, you know, and with family. And I was like, boom, yeah, you know, good information. But can I just be honest and tell you, I'm white. And I mean, I have Irish in my blood somewhere, but I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
And my people are all up in my business too. Always have, always will be.
So it's not just a Hispanic thing. See, sometimes I just say things and I don't know because this is all I know.
No. See, I think it very much is a Hispanic thing because I've noticed that, you know, just in that culture in general. However, you got some people who go through the same thing with their family and then others that don't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that like in the Hispanic, you see a lot of like grandparents, like generations that are really close together.
Yeah.
And I just think I've always thought that was super cool. But, you know, you talk about your aunts and stuff being all up in your business. Yeah, I've got, but I love them. Like they're my mom. You know what I mean? I just,
see, that's the thing though. It's like, you know, you love them, but in my family, and let's just not get into that.
Yeah.
My aunt, yeah, I'm just gonna keep that to myself. But look, Momo B says she didn't notice you were white.
You didn't notice, right? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Robert, people, I don't know. I don't understand some people sometimes.
Yeah, I'm so white that I can't even get a suntan. I'm serious. You know how it kills me because all my life, you know, well, when you're a white girl teenager and you want that nice summer tan, you know.
No, I don't, because I would get blacked. So
Right. See, that's the thing. Whenever I'm so white that whenever I get a tan, I don't even tan. I burn and then I peel. And then when the peeling is gone, I'm still white. It never turned brown. Ever. Like I remember going to the tanning bed, and for anybody that's about my age, they may still have them. You remember when you go to the tanning bed and you get that little Playboy sticker that you put on your thigh or your butt? It's a little bitty sticker.
I've seen them. Uh-huh.
and they were always like the Playboy ones. It was a Playboy bunny. And you would put it on your butt, and then you'd have to make sure you put it in the same spot every time so that you could, see how dark you were getting day after day after day. And it never worked for me. I just always burn and peel. I should have had red hair. That's just a fact. I should have had red hair.
See, I didn't even know like that was a dilemma that some people dealt with.
Yeah.
Janae says she's so white she glows in the dark.
Oh, she's so white. She's Casper. Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, I tell you what, the things that we, the things that we do. It's funny how you don't see things from another perspective at all. You know what I'm saying? Until, that's why I think it's cool, because honest to goodness, where I live, it's 99% white people. And it's just because of where we live. It's a rural area, and there aren't a lot of different cultures here. And so when you grow up that way, it's kind of like,
that's all you know.
it's kind of like learning about the different things and all the different like cultures and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool to have grown up in an area where you grow up with a lot of different ethnicities and things. I think would have been cool. Because I'll tell you what, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody. Eli is 14 years old. Back about 3 years ago when we had 4th of July here. And my niece's sister-in-law is white. She's married to a black man, and which we know him well. He's here. He's been here before, but never, like Eli hadn't never seen him before. And so Eli had never seen anybody else of a different color, and he like kept staring. And I told his wife, my niece's sister-in-law, I told her, I said, I'm sorry, he won't quit staring. She knows he has autism. And I'm like, but I just don't think he's ever, seen anybody different before. And she's like, oh, I get it. I totally understand,
Yeah.
But he didn't even take any offense to it at all. And that just goes to show.
Wow. Yeah, no, where I live, it's a lot of white people, but a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah.
You live in Vancouver, Autistic Perspective. Is that in Canada or in Washington State? Or somewhere else that I don't know?
Mm-hmm. Janae said that the same thing. She's so white that she turns back to white. It's the pain from the burn. Yeah. It's not fun.
I've only burned one time, and that was when I went to Hawaii the first time. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna burn. I don't need to be like super, careful with the sun block and stuff. Oh no. Oh no. I learned my lesson. That was terrible. Vancouver, Canada.
That's cool. I would like to go to Canada. My brother-in-law drives he's like an owner-operator of a semi, and he drives for an oil company, and he goes to Canada a lot, or he used to. I don't know if he still does anymore, but he used to go to Canada all the time, and I was always like, I want to go.
Is the border still closed?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I know he's not been driving nearly as much as he had been, but I'm not sure.
Speaking of borders, I need to order from Janae. I haven't ordered from Janae yet.
What does Janae have?
Janae has enhancement drills for diamond paintings, like glass drills and such stuff like that. Yeah, really pretty ones too. I saw her videos, but I haven't ordered yet.
Oh, for sure. Chris from Crafts and Coffee said, yeah, the sun is very different in other parts. It absolutely is. 100%. I've never been out of the United States, but I've been to I've been to California. And
That's almost outside of the United States.
Almost. But, almost. But the sun is much different. And I've been to Utah.
Mm-hmm. Also.
And, the sun there is much different than the sun here in Indiana, It just feels way, way, way different.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Melly, for linking Janae's shop.
Which, by the way, Salt Lake City, Utah is beautiful.
Oh, it sure is.
Whenever we would be driving through there and I went there for a retreat for Young Living Essential Oils.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever we went to the lavender fields that they own there, where they grow the lavender for their oils and stuff. But holy cow, the mountains. I just couldn't quit taking pictures of the mountains. It was just beautiful. I was speechless.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. I have family down in the Salt Lake area. So pretty. I live in the desert, and there's nothing much here.
Oh, she says I don't sound like I'm from Indiana. I'm from southern Indiana. So it's actually I'm 30 miles away from Louisville, Kentucky. My family is mostly from Kentucky. So, good old Kentucky.
Are there rattlesnakes? Uh-huh.
Where you're at now?
Where I live, yeah, there's rattlesnakes around here.
Oh, I would pee my pants.
Yeah. I live in the desert in New Mexico.
My brother wants to live in Montana.
Me too.
It's pretty there. He says he wants a cabin on acres and acres and acres where nobody is near, which it's like that kind of anyway, but that's what he wants. And he wants to just retire and move there and do nothing but fish and hunt. Well, whenever you go, let me know. I want to go with you, but I'm not interested in driving 500 miles before I get to the next place. Apparently you have to have kits in your vehicle so you don't starve or something if you're stranded.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd like to live somewhere with a couple acres, a few acres, that'd be nice. But I also don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere.
Right. You have to drive an hour to get to a Walmart.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. We were talking about hunting and stuff the other day, and my family was like, yeah, I hunt at Walmart.
Oh,
That's where I get my meat.
That's where I get my meat, too. When I grow my garden is at Walmart, too.
Yeah.
I got my husband an air fryer for Christmas, one of those Instant Pot air fryers.
Oh, yeah?
And you know what he done? He went straight to the store and got all the crap food, like fries and tater tots and all of the fried stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can put broccoli and squash and carrots and things like that in there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But why?
Because my happy gut needs to lose about a good amount of weight.
So we sat down to eat dinner before going live, my husband and I was like, do you want a Dr. Pepper? Do you want some of this? Because I was going to have one. So I was going to share. He goes, no, I need to lose weight. And he gives me a look. And I'm like, yeah, me too. You know, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, he just bought 2 things of ice cream today. I was like, you're not even going to share with me. Like, shut up.
Mhm.
He was just joking, FYI. Like, don't come after my husband. He's fine.
No, I totally get it. I totally get it.
Because I talk all the time, like, I'm so chubby, I need to lose weight. My fat pants are not fat enough anymore.
Yeah, you sent me that. Was it a meme about the yoga pants, or was that me?
You to me, yeah. Yeah. All right. Do you have like a regular Instant Pot?
Yeah, I do. And I've made quite a bit of things in there before. I haven't used it in a long time though, because honestly, since quarantine, my husband has cooked the majority of everything.
Really?
Yep. Do you have an Instapot?
Yeah, I have like 3 sizes, but I don't cook anymore. I'm telling you, I love the kitchen stuff.
Well, if you would get rid of the kitchen stuff, you can have more room for diamond paintings.
This is true, but I think my husband would leave with the kitchen stuff. He likes food.
Yeah, I know. I like food too. I was actually raiding the stockings that were hung by the chimney with care. There are any leftover Reese pieces that might be stuck in the bottom of the stocking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think all the candy is officially gone, except for maybe 2 or 3 little teeny tiny Kit Kats that I was reserving for the baby. But yeah, if she don't hurry up and eat them, Mama's going to.
I know. I don't have like a big sweet tooth like my husband does. But I do like having, you know, a little bit of chocolate here and there, because once in a while, like, I'm like, dang, I really want some chocolate. But if he knows that it's in the house, he'll eat it.
Yeah.
And then I'm upset. I'm like, hello, I was saving that for an emergency.
See, that's me and my husband, but the opposite. I'm the one that eats it, and he's the one that saves it and hoards it up. And I'm like, and then he'll come in 2 weeks later. Where's the blah blah blah? I'm like, it got ate.
Yeah, don't tell my husband, but I hide my chocolate with my diamond painting stuff. He doesn't look in there.
That's a good place to hide it.
Bye, Patty.
That would be a good place to hide it. Now, do you want to talk real quick about the fitness program, or is that like, no, we're not going to talk about that?
Oh, I did want to talk about that, but it's like late and it's time to go. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't even look at the clock.
Like jokingly, but also, yeah, it's time to go. But yeah, we need to figure that out. Do the Fitbit thing or figure something out. We need to figure something out.
Oh, Chris from Crafts and Coffee says, laugh out loud. She's talking about potatoes in the air fryer. And she capitalized the word potatoes. And if anybody watches Lord of the Rings, every time I see the word potato, I say it just like he does. Potatoes.
I don't know.
Lord of the Rings is amazing. My sister keeps FaceTiming me.
Okay.
Well, hitting the button.
Yeah. Okay. Have a great night. Yep. Good night, Chris. Good night, everybody. Jenny, thank you for joining me. I was so scared to do this on my own, but I think I need to grow some big girl pants and try it sometime.
No, honestly, I think that you'll do fine. But I was happy to come and join you. It's the first time we've ever been live together, I think.
Yeah, it is. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for inviting me. Well, I mean, I think I actually invited myself, but
I kind of hinted at that.
okay. Well, then I accepted your subliminal.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.